Hello again, dedicated learners, and welcome back to English Drill Zone. It's fantastic to reconnect with you for episode 2 of our Speak Fluency in 15 Days series. I trust our initial session on gratitude resonated with you and you're feeling motivated to elevate your conversational English skills further. Please make yourself comfortable, perhaps with your favorite beverage, as we settle in for another focused session. Remember, this is a supportive environment designed for your growth and practice. Today we're building upon basic interactions and exploring the nuances of making connections through everyday conversation, tailored for the pre-intermediate level. We're moving beyond simple greetings into slightly more engaging and natural exchanges, the kind you'd have with colleagues during a coffee break, neighbours you bump into, or acquaintances at social gatherings. Mastering these can significantly boost your confidence and make interactions feel more fluid and less transactional. Often the hesitation isn't about what to say, but how to say it naturally and keep the conversation flowing. So, in this episode, we'll delve into 10 useful phrases and structures that add a bit more sophistication and warmth to your small talk. We'll dissect them, refine pronunciation, and, naturally, engage in our shadowing exercises to help you absorb the rhythm and intonation of authentic English. Ready to step up your conversational game? Take a deep, calming breath. Release any apprehension. Let's begin enhancing our ability to connect. We know basic greetings, but let's explore a common way to inquire about someone's recent well-being, often used when you haven't seen them for a little while. Our first phrase uses the present perfect tense. How have you been? Listen again. How have you been? This implies a period of time between your last meeting and now. It's warmer and shows more interest than a simple "how are you?" Especially if some time has passed. It asks about their general state since you last connected. Pronunciation. How have often contracts slightly in speech to sound like how've. Been can sometimes sound like been. Listen carefully to the natural flow. How have you been? Now, it's your turn for shadowing. Repeat after me, capturing the intonation, which usually falls slightly at the end. Ready? How have you been? Good. Let's try once more. How have you been? Excellent. Now responding to this. Instead of just "fine, thanks," let's try a more conversational and common reply. Our second phrase is "pretty good, thanks. Keeping busy, you know." Listen again. Pretty good, thanks. Keeping busy, you know. Pretty good is a very common, slightly informal way to say very good or quite well. Keeping busy is a frequent addition, suggesting you have a lot going on in your life. Work, studies, family, which is often relatable. You know is a filler phrase that makes the response sound more natural and conversational, implying shared understanding. Let's focus on the rhythm. Pretty good, thanks. Slight pause. Keeping busy, you know. The intonation on "you know" is often flat or slightly falling. Listen once more. Pretty good, thanks. Keeping busy, you know. Okay, time for shadowing. Repeat after me. Pretty good, thanks. Keeping busy, you know. Good. One more time, aiming for that natural, slightly casual feel. Pretty good, thanks. Keeping busy, you know. Pause for shadowing. Fantastic. Using these adds a layer of naturalness to your opening exchange. Now, asking about recent activities is standard small talk. Let's refine how we ask about the weekend to sound a bit more informal and engaging. Our third phrase is, did you get up to anything interesting over the weekend? Listen again. Did you get up to anything interesting over the weekend? Get up to is a common phrasal verb meaning to do. Asking if they got up to anything interesting prompts a more engaging answer than just asking what they did. It's friendly and invites sharing. Pronunciation notes. Did you often blends to sound like did you. Anything interesting flows together. Stress is on inter-esting. Listen to the natural rhythm. Did you get up to anything interesting over the weekend? Ready for shadowing? Repeat after me. Did you get up to anything interesting over the weekend? Again, focusing on the flow. Did you get up to anything interesting over the weekend? Very good. Now, when someone shares something, simply saying, "That sounds interesting," is fine, but sometimes you want to encourage them to elaborate. Our fourth phrase does just that. Oh, really? Tell me more about that. Listen again. Oh, really? Tell me more about that. Oh, really? Shows surprise or heightened interest. Intonation usually rises. Tell me more about that is a clear invitation for them to continue sharing details. This is excellent for keeping the conversation going and showing you're genuinely listening. Pay attention to the two parts, the initial reaction and the direct request for more information. Listen one more time. Oh, really? Tell me more about that. Let's shadow this useful conversational tool. Oh, really? Tell me more about that. One more time, conveying genuine curiosity. Oh, really? Tell me more about that. Excellent. This shows active listening and encourages deeper connection. Misunderstandings happen to everyone. It's vital to have polite strategies for clarification. Let's upgrade from just asking for repetition. Our fifth phrase is more specific. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you say it again? Listen again. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you say it again? I didn't quite catch that is a softer, more natural way of saying you didn't hear or understand something completely. It sounds less abrupt than I didn't understand. Combining it with, could you say it again, makes for a very polite and effective request. The intonation on catch that might fall slightly, while say it again rises. Listen carefully. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you say it again? Now let's practice shadowing this essential phrase. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you say it again? Again, focusing on the polite, apologetic tone at the start. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you say it again? Very good. What if hearing it again isn't enough? Perhaps you heard the words but don't grasp the meaning. Our sixth phrase addresses this. I'm not sure I follow. What exactly do you mean? Listen again. I'm not sure I follow. What exactly do you mean? I'm not sure I follow is an idiomatic way to say, I don't understand the logic or meaning. It's polite and common. Asking, what exactly do you mean? Requests clarification or explanation, not just repetition. This is crucial for resolving deeper comprehension issues. Pronunciation. Exactly has the stress on the second syllable. Exactly. Listen one more time. I'm not sure I follow. What exactly do you mean? Let's shadow this important clarification strategy. I'm not sure I follow. What exactly do you mean? One more time. I'm not sure I follow. What exactly do you mean? Well done. Using these shows conversational maturity and a proactive approach to understanding. Now we will learn a few sentences about making polite requests. A step up. Asking for directions or help is common. Let's practice a slightly more formal and polite structure, often useful when approaching strangers or in more formal settings. Our seventh phrase uses could you possibly and asks for directions to an ATM, automated teller machine, cash machine. Could you possibly point me in the direction of the nearest ATM? Listen again. Could you possibly point me in the direction of the nearest ATM? Could you possibly is a very polite framing for a request. Point me in the direction of is a slightly more elaborate way of asking where is. It sounds quite courteous. Nearest means the closest one. A TM is pronounced by saying the letters ATM. Pronunciation. Notice the smooth flow of point me in the direction of. Listen carefully. Could you possibly point me in the direction of the nearest ATM? Time for shadowing. Imagine asking for help politely. Could you possibly point me in the direction of the nearest ATM? Again, focusing on that polite structure. Could you possibly point me in the direction of the nearest ATM? Great! This structure can be adapted for many requests, making you sound very considerate. Now we will learn how you can. Concluding conversations smoothly. Ending a conversation gracefully is a skill. Instead of abruptly stopping, we can signal our intention to leave. Our eighth phrase helps with this. All right then, I should probably get going. Listen again. All right then, I should probably get going. All right then acts as a transition marker, signaling a shift. I should probably get going is a common, slightly indirect way to say, I need to leave now. Probably softens it, making it sound less like a demand and more like a necessity. Notice the casual falling intonation. All right then, I should probably get going. Let's practice shadowing this useful transition. Right then, I should probably get going. One more time, making it sound natural. All right then, I should probably get going. Good. After signaling your departure, it's nice to add a positive closing remark about the interaction itself. Our ninth phrase is perfect. It was great catching up with you. Listen again. It was great catching up with you. Catching up specifically refers to talking with someone you haven't seen in a while and learning their news. It's warmer and more specific than just nice talking to you, especially if you exchanged updates. Listen, it was great catching up with you. Ready to shadow? It was great catching up with you. Again, with warmth, it was great catching up with you. Finally, a common and friendly farewell that expresses hope for future encounters. Our 10th phrase, take care and hope to see you around. Listen again. Take care and hope to see you around. Take care is a warm wish for someone's well-being. Hope to see you around is a casual way to say you hope to encounter them again in the places you both frequent, work, neighborhood, etc. It's friendly and open-ended. Listen to the flow. Take care and hope to see you around. Let's shadow this final phrase for today. Take care and hope to see you around. One more time with a friendly tone. Take care and hope to see you around. Wonderful. You've now practiced 10 valuable phrases to enhance your pre-intermediate conversational skills. So, today we've explored phrases that add nuance and naturalness to your everyday English conversations. Moving from beginner to pre-intermediate involves not just knowing more words, but understanding how to use them appropriately in different social contexts, how to show deeper interest, handle communication gaps more effectively, and navigate beginnings and endings with greater ease. These phrases, like, how have you been? Zrenia, did you get up to anything interesting? Component placement. I'm not sure I follow. It was great catching up. Allow for more meaningful connections. They show you're not just reciting lines, but actively participating in the give and take of conversation. Remember, making mistakes is part of learning. Using a phrase like, sorry, I didn't quite catch that, is a sign of strength, not weakness. It shows you value clear communication. Your challenge now is to consciously try incorporating some of these more nuanced phrases into your interactions. Perhaps start with one or two that feel most comfortable. Maybe try, how have you been? Next time you see a colleague you haven't spoken to in a few days, or use, it was great catching up after a chat with a friend. Observe how these slightly more advanced phrases change the dynamic of the conversation. Do people respond differently? Does it feel more natural? Every attempt builds your fluency and confidence. And that concludes episode 2 of Speak Fluency in 15 Days. Thank you sincerely for your focus and effort today. Investing this time in active practice is how real progress happens. Continue practicing these phrases. Revisit the shadowing exercises. The more you internalize the sounds and rhythms, the more automatically they will come to you in real conversations. I hope you feel empowered with these new tools to make richer connections in English. Until our next session, keep practicing, stay curious, and embrace the journey of communication. Take care and hope to see you next episode.